kind of a myth with jazz drumming. When I was young and I was learning how to play jazz, I was listening to the records that were available to me, which were Miles Davis records with Tony Williams on them. So Seven Steps to Heaven, Miles Smiles, ESP. I didn't know what to buy. I would go to the store. I'd heard of Miles Davis. I liked playing jazz in jazz band, and I went to the used record store and I bought some Miles Davis records. It's crazy drumming. Tony Williams reinvented jazz drumming essentially. So I was under the impression, as were a lot of my drummer friends as kids, that jazz drumming is crazy. You play all these notes. Jazz drumming is just like rock drumming, it's just like blues drumming, or any other style of drumming, where your role is to play the same pattern over and over again and create a really nice groove and a really nice feel for the rest of the band to play with. John Von Ohlen once told me that your ride cymbal, you should hypnotize the band with your ride cymbal. So keep it consistent, keep it really groovy, and hypnotize them so it just feels so good. All they want to do is get in tune with that ride cymbal. So when you're playing jazz, it's okay to play the same measure over and over again. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think that drummers get afraid of that or scared of that when you're younger. So some of the next patterns you're going to check out are one measure patterns for you to plug in and play. And as you get comfortable, you can combine one pattern with another pattern. And as you listen to more music, you'll hear drummers do this. But it is important to note that all this business, all this chatter on the snare drum that you see drummers do, if you watch a Buddy Rich video or something, that's really advanced and not necessarily needed. And it's totally okay to play the same thing over and over again. There's nothing wrong. Your stock jazz beat, all day long, you can play. Nothing wrong with that. That's a great beat. That's a great place to start. That's the equivalent of going. Right? You don't want to play with a drummer in a rock band that goes. It's too much stuff. So when you're playing jazz drumming, it's totally okay to play the same beat over and over again.